Hello and welcome to this channel. I hope you enjoy the story. I'm going to try and upload each day. The Unseen Auction. Part 1. The Winning Bid. In a dimly lit corner of his cluttered study, Samuel Grayson sat hunched over his antique desk, staring at the flickering glow of his computer screen. He had always been a collector, drawn to the esoteric and the unusual. His latest obsession had led him to a peculiar online auction, one that promised a rare and mysterious item, an item known only as the Unseen. The auction listing was enigmatic, providing little information about the nature of the item. It spoke of unparalleled power, of ancient secrets, and of a hidden world that only the possessor of this artifact could access. Samuel had collected everything from rare coins to arcane manuscripts, but this was different. The allure of the unknown beckoned him, whispering promises of untold wonders. As the seconds on the digital clock ticked down, he hesitated for a moment. The bidding had escalated quickly, but Samuel was determined. With a trembling hand, he clicked the Place Bid button. The numbers rose rapidly, each bid driving his heart rate higher. He felt as though he was gambling with his soul. Just as he was about to give up, he placed a final, daring bid. To his surprise, the timer stopped, and the words "Congratulations, you have won the Unseen" flashed on the screen. His heart pounded with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. He had won the mysterious item, but what had he actually acquired? Part 2. The Empty Box. A week later, a nondescript package arrived at Samuel's doorstep. It was a plain cardboard box, with no markings or labels except for a single piece of paper taped to the top. The note simply read, "Never open." Samuel's curiosity surged. His hands trembled as he carefully removed the paper and stared at the box. He had acquired countless artifacts over the years, but this was the first time he had been explicitly told not to open something. It was an irresistible challenge. He placed the box on a pedestal in his study, where it became the centerpiece of his collection. Days turned into weeks, and as time passed, Samuel's obsession grew. He found himself studying the box, running his fingers over its smooth surface, and wondering about the secrets it might hold. He couldn't resist the temptation any longer. One moonless night, when the world outside his window was cloaked in darkness, Samuel, trembling with anticipation, gently lifted the lid of the box. To his shock, the box was empty, devoid of any contents. He had expected something extraordinary, something that would justify the mysterious warnings. Part 3. Unseen Forces. In the days that followed, Samuel's life began to unravel. Strange occurrences plagued him relentlessly. Unexplained noises echoed through his home at all hours of the night. Objects moved on their own, sliding across tables and falling to the floor. Shadowy figures danced at the edge of his vision, just beyond his line of sight. He felt the presence of something malevolent, something that had been unleashed by his disobedience. Panic gnawed at him as he realized the box's warning had not been a mere suggestion. It had been a direct command. Desperation consumed Samuel. He frantically researched the origins of the Unseen and discovered a dark and forbidden history. It was said that the box contained a gateway to a realm of horrors, and by opening it, he had unwittingly invited malevolent forces into his life. Part 4. The Obsession. Samuel's obsession deepened. He became consumed with finding a way to reseal the box to banish whatever had been unleashed. But every attempt was met with failure. The paranormal phenomena escalated, driving him to the brink of madness. He sought help from experts in the occult, but they could offer no solace. They warned him that once the Unseen had been released, it could never be contained again. It hungered for his fear, feeding on his torment. As Samuel's life spiraled into a nightmare, he was plagued by a chilling realization. The Unseen was not merely an object, it was a malevolent consciousness, a sinister entity that had taken root in his very soul. It had no intention of leaving him, and he was bound to it for eternity. In the end, Samuel Grayson's insatiable curiosity had led him down a path from which there was no escape. He had won a cursed item at an unseen auction, and now he would pay the price for his obsession, forever trapped in a world of unending horror. And as the years passed, the legend of Samuel Grayson and the unseen would become a cautionary tale, a grim reminder of the dangers of delving too deep into the unknown, for some mysteries are better left unexplored, and some auctions should never be won. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.